Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, who is Hendo, and we back talking sports. It's a late night. So today I got a video about the NBA. So the NBA, and I'll preface this with saying the NBA is in a really good space. At least I think so. I think the NBA is in a really good space. I think a lot of parity is in the NBA. I think a lot of people, if they don't watch the NBA, like for teams, they watch it for the players. Now, while that is true, while that is true, what can also be said that's true is honestly, I don't know if we know who the face of the league is yet. Yeah, I don't know if we know who the face of the league is yet. And the reason why I say that is it's so many young players. It's so many young players. You silly. It's so many young players in the league. Whatever. So many young players are still in the league and everything that can become the face of the NBA. You got Wembyama. You got Anthony Edwards. You got Shea. You got Tatum. Even though I think Tatum is a little older, he still can become the face of the NBA. Well, sir, go confess something else somewhere else. We ain't don't even start that here. I think when it comes down to the face of the NBA, it's really gonna come down to who can win. Number one, do you have the personality? Do you have the marketability? What kind of market are you playing in? If let's just say this, if Shea was playing in New York, he damn near would have already been the face of the NBA, bro. If Shea was playing in New York. Now I'm gonna name five guys and why I believe they could be the face of the NBA. Said the best candidates to be the face of the NBA is Giannis, Joker, and Luke. Is Giannis? Nah, Giannis not gonna be the. Giannis is too old. His time done passed. Joker, he don't have the wannabe, the personality for it. Luca could be the face of the league. Luca is a kind of I got five guys, and Luca is one of them. Luka Doncic definitely could be the face of the league. If not, he's already one of the faces. Luka, though, he has to get more success in the playoffs. He has the personality and everything, but I think he has to get more success in the playoffs. So I do believe Luka is one of the guys that can be the face of the league. Another guy who I think has arguably the best chance, Anthony Edwards. Because his team made it, because of his rise last year in the playoffs and getting the Timberwolves to a place they haven't been in 20 years, and because of his marketability, his personality, along with his play, he is one of them guys, one of them dogs. And then once they start comparing you to Jordan and like that, even though it's not warranted, I don't think he should be compared to Jordan. Now he messed it up a little bit with that comment he had. What's going on? I'm all the way good. He messed it up with the comment he had and everything about the '90s and everything like that. But he can come back from that. He has arguably one of the best chances. He has to play. He's a two-way player. I believe in 3 or 4 years, Ant Man could be the best player in the world. I truly believe that. He gonna have to fight Tatum, SGA, Jokic, and Giannis for it. But I believe in about 2, 3 years, he definitely could be the best player in the world. Bro, y'all trolls, bro. Gotta get up out of here. Of course, you got Victor Wembanyama. His play alone screams face of the NBA. We've never seen anything like Victor Wembanyama on this earth, bro. Nothing like him. Complaining the refs is a traitor face of the NBA. You funny, Cheyenne. But Victor Wembanyama has it all. The personality, the play. He's a generational talent. He does play in a small market, but he's young enough. He's young enough to where he's not in his prime yet, and he can develop. But he's great enough to where even him going into his prime, he's going to be a dominant force in the league. Honestly, there won't be one face of the league anymore after LeBron and Curry. I could agree with that. I could agree with that. I think LeBron was the face from. I'm gonna be real with you. I think the NBA forced LeBron being the face of the NBA. They didn't give nobody else really a chance. In 2003, we really the faces of the NBA was Kobe, AI, Shaq. Them was like some of the faces of the NBA in 2003. Vince Carter, but really like Shaq, Kobe, AI was like some of the faces, the real faces of the league. Then you had Bron come in and they really just pushed everything towards Bron up until I say around 2007, 2008. LeBron was already in. That's when he really became the face of the league from like '07 because they wasn't giving it to Kobe. Kobe after the Colorado shit and everything, he was done. Ain't no more face in the league for Kobe. So from like 2007 to 2016. 2016 is when Curry stepped in and became a face of the league. What's up, Motion? But yeah, I don't believe it will be just one face either. Now, it could be if a person ended up being that dominant. Like, I believe Victor Wembanyama can be that face of the NBA. Another guy who I think can be the face of the NBA that's not gonna get talked about, but I think definitely can make rounds is Paolo Banchero. I think Paolo Banchero, he has a long shot, but I think Paolo Banchero can be the face of the league, bro. I think it's underrated how good Paolo Banchero has been because of the market he plays in. But Paolo Banchero definitely could be the face of the league. Definitely. Now, one thing he has to get on is being more marketable and showing his personality more. But I definitely think Paulo Banquero has the game, and he's in a franchise where they don't have a lot of success the last couple of years, and he has literally made the whole team better every year he has been there. And he's still young enough to where he can grow into his own, get into his prime. One of the last guys is SGA. Well, I think I already mentioned SGA, but SGA, I think SGA is right at that threshold to where he's kind of little, maybe a little too old to maybe be the face of the NBA. But I think he came into his own at a great time. The last 2, 3 years, he's been averaging 35 and 6 easy, like it's nothing. Exceptional efficiency from the field as a guard, like 54, 55% from the field. Do you know why that is? I'll tell y'all why. Most of his fucking shots is in the mid range or he's getting to the basket. That mid range shot he has developed. It's so easy for him. And he's so crafty. You know what I'm saying? That's what the mid range shot can do for y'all. So I think the NBA is in really good hands. Yeah, John Zion did blow their chance to be the new faces of the next faces of the NBA. Although I'll be honest with you, Josh still has a chance if he can get his mental together because he is so phenomenal. I think Zion, he just hasn't. His time has passed. He keeps getting injured and everything. He ain't had that breakout season or that breakout playoff performance yet. Ja has. Ja has had a couple of series where he had a breakout, where he had breakout playoff series. I think Ja still could if like he comes back with Zach Eden and Memphis makes some noise and he goes to a finals and wins a championship, Ja still could. That's a wild card. Ja still could become the face of the NBA. Zion, I don't think so. But yeah, the NBA has a lot of young stars. A lot of young stars, bro. And I think that's good for the game. Tatum, yeah. Everybody know me. I definitely believe Tatum can still be the face of the NBA. He's had the most success. And I think this year, I say this. If Tatum could win the MVP this year, the face of the league is his, bro. If they go back to back and he win Finals MVP, the face of the NBA is his, bro. This is a really approved year for the disrespect people have caused to them. If they win the title again and he gets Finals MVP, the face of the league is his. If he wins MVP this year, the face of the league is his. He went back to back. The face of the league is his. Y'all can't. Ain't no way y'all can deny it anymore, bro. Because y'all really don't want to give it to him because of his personality, or y'all think he's corny and y'all try to make it seem like Jaylen Brown has always been the best player on the team when that's far from the truth. But he go back to back and win Finals MVP, face of the league, and the best player in the league. Point blank, period. I'm tired of that. Now, he didn't perform up to the point. If he had performed dominantly like 30, 10, and 6 like he did in the Eastern Conference Finals, he would be number one. But running back ain't nothing to a big dog. You right, Cheyenne. He got this season and the next to make himself the face of the NBA. Take it. If you want it, Tatum, y'all niggas got to go back to back. You go back to back this year with all the moves that's been made, can't nobody take nothing from y'all. Even if they wanted to, they couldn't. And I believe Boston can do it. I believe they can go back to back. It's going to be tougher this year, definitely tougher. But I believe they can do it. Like I said, if Tatum win the championship this year and get Finals MVP, face of the league is his, and he the best player in the league. I already got him top 5, but he didn't perform up to what I know he can perform like. If he had performed in dominant fashion, like how Steph did in 2022, it would be no question. While I still think he had a good series and a great closeout game, he showed why he one of the 5 best players in the league in that closeout game versus Dallas that people like to overlook. Oh well, Jaylen Brown carried them the first game. How you carrying somebody who giving you most of your shots? The playmaking, the rebounding, guarding Daniel Gafford in the paint, guarding 3s, 4s, 5s. People act like he wasn't doing that. Come on, bro. I don't subscribe to the jumping on the hate Tatum bandwagon hate shit, bro. I don't do that. Nah, bro. Peyton was gonna be the face of the NFL because of his talent. He was way more talented than Tom Brady. Regardless of him choking or anything in the playoffs, he still was more talented than Tom Brady. And that defense for New England was the truth. Bill Belichick. But once he got that win in 2006, you see what happened. He became undoubtedly the face of the league. So they do. But it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a lot tougher this year. A lot tougher this year. It's not just gonna be, you know what I'm saying, an easy cakewalk. Because I'll be honest, their Eastern Conference run was easy. A lot of teams was hurt. But at the end of the day, Zion is not trash. You definitely have not been watching him. Zion can play make. Zion can shoot. He just don't shoot enough. Zion can play make. Zion Zion can rim protect when he gets up for it. Zion is a phenomenal playmaker. He can score the ball and he can defend. That's not true at all. I watched a lot of Zion play, and he could facilitate the offense like he did this past season. So that I'm not with you on that one. But yeah, this season to me really gonna stamp who the real contenders of the face of the NBA. Tatum, this his shot. SGA, he could put his stamp on it by when if SGA win the title, he the face of the NBA. I think if SGA, Ant Man, Tatum, Luca, if any of them win the title, they're the face of the NBA. Zion is not a bust. What are you talking about? I don't know, bro. You on your own with that one. That boy is not a bust. I don't know what you watching, but that boy is not a bust. You the only person ever in life to say that, bro. What has any players his age or younger done? Ain't none of them won no championship that's his age or younger. What do you mean? Zion has consistently averaged 26, 25, 26 in the years he's been healthy. He's injury prone. Well, name me the guys that have won a championship that's his age or younger. What guys his age or younger have won a championship or been to the finals? You still not naming the guys that won the championship that's his age or younger. You talking about what has he done? Yeah, you not. Yeah, yeah. You gotta get up out of here because you just yapping. You just yapping. I just asked you a question and you yapping about something else. What's good? What's good, KB? What's good? So I think this season is very pivotal because of the simple fact that like 5 or 6 guys, I really believe could take the stamp of being the face of the NBA. Now, if Tatum play like trash in this playoffs, and let's say Ant Man goes crazy and goes to the finals, he the face in the NBA. That's simple. If SGA win the title, he's the face of the NBA. This is in my eyes. If Tatum win the title, he the best player in the world and the face of the NBA. And that's how I'm looking at it. And that goes for Luca as well. I think this is a big proof year. Victor Wembanyama still a year or two away. He still got a lot of time. Uh, you right. You right, Cheyenne. And I talk about that all the time. That's why I fight so hard for Tatum on here. Because of the disrespect that he received from like the unwarranted disrespect, bro. People go out their way to disrespect Tatum. Nah, I don't believe Jalen Brunson can become. Maybe if he was like 3 or 4 years before, and I think he's a little bit past the hill of becoming the face of the NBA. He can still become a legend and one of the best players in the NBA, but as far as face, Nah, I think his time is past a little bit. I think he about 3 4 years too late. Yeah, and that's what people don't realize. Tatum is still young. Tatum is what, 26? He's still young, bro. He's had more playoff success than anybody his age. Nobody his age has had more playoff success than Jason Tatum. And y'all want to bring up the loaded team and everything. Well, he was making the Eastern Conference Finals and Finals without a loaded team. So don't use that. He made the Eastern Conference Finals his first year, and they took LeBron and them 7. And I believe if he had got the Tatum now, then they would have beat them. But they was young. He was in his first year. Jaylen Brown was in his second year. This is gonna be a big year though, man. Also, one of the older OGs who come in, swoop and get them another title. LeBron, Steph, KD, maybe an established superstar. Finally, maybe Joel Embiid finally get his championship, and Paul George. Maybe the Knicks they come in and win. Orlando, SGA, and OKC, Luka and Kyrie and the Mavs. My Warriors, Steph and them. Like, you know, you never know going into the NBA season. Yeah, I saw the reporter. He should go after his ass. But yeah, these are just a couple of guys I think that could be the face of the NBA because I think this year is really a prove year. Like I said, if Tatum and Boston go back to back, he shut the door on that shit. He's the face of the NBA, and y'all niggas need to start treating him as such. Cause he go back to back, it's gone, boy. The Tatum haters is gonna be silent, especially he win Finals MVP. Cause they go back this time, he win the Finals MVP. I don't care what Tatum gonna say on the podium and shit. They go back to the finals, he's gonna make sure they get Finals MVP. All he got to do is shoot better, cause he did not shoot well in that playoffs. He played well and stuff like that, but he wasn't shooting the ball well as I know he can be. Yeah, that's why I said Josh still got a chance, but he gotta stay healthy and he gotta keep it clean, bro. He gotta keep it clean, and he gonna have to get Memphis to a finals. Ja probably gonna have to win a championship to like really get face in the league, bro. He gonna have to get to the finals or a championship to like really get face of the league, bro. He hurt himself with all that bullshit he was doing. That's true. That is true. But yeah, the NBA is back. Should be about what, a month. Preseason starts in a couple of days. I think in about a week, preseason starts, or a couple of days, less than a week, preseason starts. I really don't care for preseason. You know what I'm saying? I want to watch the real games. So The official season starts in a month, less than a month. But we don't have the same. We don't have the same team though. We gotta see how our team gel. We don't have the same team, Cheyenne. We don't have Otto Porter. We don't have Bielisa. We don't have you know what I'm saying, them players. So I'll have to see how this team gel. I think the Knicks I think the Knicks got a shot at beating Boston. Personally, do I think they will do it? Probably not. But that's the only team in the East I see. Now in the whole conference, I think OKC can beat Boston. I think OKC can beat Boston for sure. Because I think SGA can play just as good, even better than Tatum. J Mo, man, J Dub, he can play. He can give you 20, 25 with Jalen Brown and everything. He's a good defender, not as good as Jalen Brown, but he's a better offensive player. Then you got Chet. They got a nice little squad over there. But yeah, these are some of the guys that I think that could be the face of the NBA, man. I think this season is very pivotal. We're gonna see what happens. Shout out Malachi. Shout out Cheyenne, Rap God, KB, Buddha, even though I had to get him up out of here. And this is just my opinions and everything. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for tapping into the live. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all my Warriors fans. A month away from starting the season. I'm definitely gonna pick up the content and everything. Y'all stay smooth. This been your boy who is Hendo. I'm out, man. Peace.